What is going on, guys? Clash with Nicholas here, bringing you yet another episode of Clash Royale. Um, so sorry if I haven't filmed in a while. I've been busy with stuff in my personal life. I recently just got a job, so I'll be starting that up soon. I've been rocking with this deck since the balance update came out last week. You know, the Executioner came out, I think, just about a week ago. He shuts out the Skeleton Army and the Minion Horde. I don't understand why I'm using the Skeleton Army, but people still use the Elite Barbs, even though they've been nerfed, but they're still pretty OP. So, I've been rocking out this cycle deck. I'm going to show you guys some replays on how this deck plays out. And, since I've been busy with my personal life, I've been thinking about, the millennials of the 1980s and the 1990s, and how today people are a little bit more... they're more technical with stuff now. I feel like people today are more technical, and that's good. And people from the 60s and the 70s aren't as advanced in technology as the people from the 80s and 90s. That's why this is the current millennial. And I feel like today people are less motivated to go to college or even work, but I feel as though that people aren't really as inspired. But today, in this world, if you want to get anywhere, you got to be motivated, because without that motivation, you cannot get anywhere, and you need some sense of motivation to be able to do stuff. So a little bit about I've told people before in my previous videos that I want to go to school to be a surgeon. But there's been times where I don't really want to go to school for that many years, but the thing that's worth it though is the money. I'll be making a lot of money, so, but it's not really just the money. But what really motivates me the most about continuing and of going to college is pretty much just helping people. I want to help people. It's nothing to do about the money. I mean, that's second, but the number one reason why I want to be a doctor is just because of how much time I get to spend and help people who are sick or who've gotten injured, or just in general. So, and the reason why I'm bringing that up, I'm not saying, hey guys, this is my life story that I want you guys to know. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because, I feel like people today are just less motivated to do things. And this goes out to the people who were born in the 80s and 90s. Well, not I won't say the early 80s. So I feel like people in the early 80s are now probably in their 30s, and they're already basically living alone, and they're not with their parents anymore. This goes to basically the teenagers. So I'm kind of focusing on to the 1990 range when I talk about this. I talked about being inspired, you want to have that kind of why do I want to do this for? What's the end goal that I'm trying to get out of you? There's really no end goal. It's all about, personal preference, and it's your expectations and all. But, it is what it is. And the main reason why I'm talking about this is this goes to people who don't gem this game, or, don't have any legendaries. You don't necessarily have to buy any legendaries to be good at the game. The company makes money by, doing these special offers in all of their games. This goes towards Clash of Clans, Boom Beach, Heyday, and of course Clash Royale. So this game, I put a lot of money in it. I love this game. I really like games like this, and Clash of Clans too. I've been playing Clash of Clans since 2014, since I was a sophomore in high school. I'm now a freshman, soon to be a sophomore in college, and yeah. So another reason why I haven't been as busy filming videos is because I've been getting my shit back together, because I just got a job on the 31st. I just got hired after spending 3 months of looking for a job. I lost my job. I was really pissed off about it, but I never gave up. I mean, yeah, I was frustrated and I was pissed off because, people are are just selfish, and they only like to hire certain people who I consider low lives. And you know, I'm a really hard worker, and you know, there's people out there that get jobs, and I'm like, what the hell? But anyway, I was going up against Neptune. He was using a cycle deck, and I hate cycle decks, and he knows it was pretty much over, and that's why he started getting mad. So, I fought back, gave him the thanks, and he comes the angry emote. Give him a little crying. I hate cycle decks. This is another reason why I've been using this deck, just because everybody's been, you know, not everybody uses cycle decks, but when you go up with cycle decks, they're really annoying because they use low-cost cards just to cycle through their cards faster to be able to do their offensive plays, and their defensive plays are just annoying because they're just spamming like really small troops down, and they use like you know, a certain spell card that can kill like smaller troops like the minion horde and the skeleton and all that crap. That shit's annoying. So this guy was using a cycle deck too, but with the elite barbs, and the elite barbs are still really OP, even though they got nerfed about a week ago. And the executioner is a very good card. He deals work against the minion horde. He does amazing against the lava hound too. I still have my lava hound deck, but I just haven't been really using my lava hound deck just because of the executioner, and there's a lot of people out there that have been using him. But I also feel like there's another new deck that's going to be probably part of the meta soon, and it's the Golem Elite Barbs. That is such a strong deck to counter. It's so hard to counter, and you know, I can't do anything about it. I've taken on 2 people, and if I got, you know. And usually it's the meta that makes me really mad, because that's how people pretty much win battles or matches, whatever. It's using meta decks or meta cards. And people who don't know what the meta is, it's sort of like, you know, a strategic way of basically winning. For an example, like, you know, if you're talking about like Clash Royale, you know, that cards that are part of the meta, like, you know, previously before the update, the Zap spell was part of the meta, the Elite Barbs, which they're kind of part of the meta, but they're kind of not. Like, pretty much every card that everyone uses, and they need to be worked on. Like, when I say worked on, like, this is where cards get nerfed or buffed. So, a lot of cards have been nerfed in last update just because of how unbalanced the game was and how everyone was using the Elite Barbs and the Zap. The Zap, a lot of people still use the Zap, but not as much because it got nerfed. Just because, so now, you know, more the arrows can be used a little bit more. The log has probably been used a lot. A lot of people have been using the log just because of the Goblin Barrel. Even though the card did not have like a buff or a nerf, it was a huge advantage for the Goblin Barrel, because the Zap spell doesn't kill goblins anymore. It takes them down to like 1 HP, and then they're pretty much fucked. So, yeah. I'm going to try to film as much as I can. I'm also thinking of getting into Pokemon Duel and all that stuff and do some videos on that. It's a really good game. I think it was launched out globally around the world, so I'm hoping to check that out. So I'm going to end it here, guys. If you want to see more of my Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, or any other type of video, just comment below. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.